Oh, what a nice backdrop. What's up, team? All right, we're right in front of Starbucks tonight. We're going to protest all that dairy milk they got going on in there. All right, it actually feels good out here tonight. I got my new hoodie on. Dream Thread, here we go. What's up? How you doing? Nice to see you. Once again, we are without an SC17 cord, so we're doing this for the optics. Make it look like we're doing a back and forth dynamic. It'll just help with the flow, rather than me just standing here. All right. Oh, so cool. I'm glad you like that. Yeah, I'm glad you listened to that. Will is just an unbelievable human being, and like I said in the interview, we're blessed to have him in this earthly realm. The man has gone through the fires. He's really done a lot. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
No, thank
Any questions?
you.
Have a good night.
You know.
Take care. He was a Korean monk for 10 years. He literally traveled the U.S. from one coast to the other coast. No money, no nothing. Just did it all and figured it out along the way. He's been just spreading the vegan message, decades. Going across the country with Madeline. They stop at different churches. They do talks, talk about the animals, how we don't need meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. He's very spiritual. Obviously we all are spiritual. That's one thing that maybe was kind of relayed well in the interview. We're all spiritual. Some people say, "Oh, I'm spiritual." Well, the thing is, we're all spiritual. That's the paradox of it all. Whether you like it or not, you're spiritual. You are of spirit. But it's just a matter of recognizing it. And that's where the work comes in that he was talking about, like with the weights. How it would be kind of lame if we only had like 5 to 10 pound weights here in this earthly realm to work with. The challenges are burdens, and we all have unique burdens, and that's how we do it. Figure out how to work them. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
That's all right.
Have a great night. Oh, it's not nice. Not nice. He said, "I love meat." Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Oh, you're in uniform. Heard that.
Thank you.
Take care. They can't really do it when they're in uniform. As you see, if someone walks by and just starts saying, "But I love meat," we have to proportion a little strength with strength to get people thinking a little bit. But my model is going to be a little different tonight. I'm going to make it rapid fire quick. We're going to ask a series of questions. 1, don't think about it. Guardian or bully? 2, animal abuse or no animal abuse? 3, health or disease? And then from there, boom, we parlay into the great equalizer of a question. What nutritionally do we need from an animal? Ends all arguments. At that point, you're arguing from crumbles. If you're arguing against a vegan diet and you believe in all 3 of the prior rapid fire questions. So let's see how many we can get tonight. It's actually not bad out here.
Like 220?
Yeah,
I was close.
So.
Close enough.
A lot of people out here tonight. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 2 quick questions. Super easy. Just test your values, that's it. All right guys, have a great night. That's all it is, guys. We're just testing values out here tonight. All right guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 2 questions, test your values. Oh, that's good. All right, you guys stepping up. 2 questions. Why aren't you vegan yet? YouTube live, let's go. Oh, it's not nice. Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 2 quick questions. Have a good night, guys. Anybody? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. And that's the crux of what we do. And we'll have multiple conversations here tonight. And everything that we do is in the spirit of, for you guys that are just getting here, partnership, compassion, and sharing, right? We're not out here to be versus anybody. We're out here to share with others. I don't think I could survive, all the live streams I've done. Hi guys. Anybody on the side of the Yeah, love that. I actually might move locations because I think there's a better hub at the end. This is kind of like tight, kind of tight. I got Starbucks behind me tonight, guys. All closed. I should get a sign out here that says dairy is scary and then lament some fun facts about dairy underneath it. But welcome everybody to the chat. Like and subscribe. There's 20 of you in here. Get a few of you subscribing, get a few of you liking, and we can pump this video and full send it to the stars. Idea is to get people thinking a little bit and to share information. Hi there. You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Any questions? All right. Yeah, I was saying there's no way I could do as many live streams as I've done consecutively if I had that me versus you attitude. The whole reason why we're out here is to share with others. Hi guys. Oh, have a good night, guys. Second chance. Take care. Be like those guys in the mall, All right. Everyone's quiet in here. Somebody say hi, don't be shy. Say hi if you're just getting here. If you're not vegan, that's awesome. If you're vegan, that's awesome. We're here to share with others tonight. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few questions. Put you on the spot. Super easy. Okay, guys. Next time. That was close. Oh my, here we go. Is B12 real? Here you go. Here's your answer. No, it's not. Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Aren't you vegan yet?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh my, okay, I got my first takers of the night. Okay guys, we just kind of started off not too long ago. I ask a few questions, right? I'm gonna rapid fire them at you, just kind of in binary style, like this or that. Choose which one that your heart aligns with and we'll just go. Are you ready? Okay, first question, guardian or bully?
Guardian.
Amazing. Animal abuse or no animal abuse?
No animal abuse.
I love that. That's an easy one. Okay, here it comes. Health or disease?
Health.
Okay, now the great equalizer. This is the big question that really effectively can end all other questions, right? What nutritionally do we need from an animal to thrive?
Nothing. Protein.
Okay, a lot of protein in a nothing. Okay, gotcha. So protein, I like to touch on protein just real quick. I'm gonna ask you another question. Where do the animals get their protein from?
Meat.
So they okay, if they're eating themselves, and in some sects you never know. You never know. In some like areas, maybe they do eat each other, but from the plants, right? So they get the protein from the plants. Okay, so what if I were to tell you, I've been vegan 13 years, my daughter's vegan, I don't take any vitamins, I don't take any supplements. Someone just asked if B12 is real, B12 is fake. If you guys haven't heard the news yet, B12 is a fake vitamin developed and concocted and architected by a company called Merck back in the 1940s. What if I told you that since we were all little, we've all been lied to? And not with any kind of like maleficence or malevolence, all with the best of intent. But from this hub that is beyond all kind of messagings right now called the profit engines, the profit narratives. They convince my parents, they convince my parents' parents, they convince my parents' parents' parents that eating meat is necessary, it's normal, and it's nice, right? They said, you got to get your protein. The only way you're going to be healthy is to eat animals or of animals, milk and cheese, honey, etc. What if I told you that whole thing's a lie? Everything is a lie. And we can take our kind of thought autonomy and our bodily autonomy and our sovereignty just back, boom, right now, and start saying no to these profit engines. I know that's an earful. What do you guys think about that?
Me personally, I gave up red meats. And,
Yeah.
Cow milk and all that kind of cheese.
Oh,
a long time
badass.
ago. So yeah, I'm just like working on becoming a full vegan.
Yeah, gotcha.
It's not happening yet. So it was chicken.
You say he's working on
Chicken.
it. Yeah.
Only chicken
Oh,
and fish.
chicken.
I'm
Okay,
a
gotcha.
pescatarian.
Okay, very cool, very cool. You know, I think what that hails from, like you wanting to do that, is kind of whispers of your own intuition. Like I feel like we all know. Like I even knew before I was vegan. Like there's something underneath things here. There's something I can sense, but I can't quite put my finger on it. We all know that there's someone behind those eyes too. You look into the eyes of an animal, right? Like I don't know if you have pets. I got a few, and I don't consider them numbers. You know, but we've been taught for the sake of these guys that are getting richer and richer and richer and effing richer than their numbers. And it's all at our expense when we yield to the narratives and we pay for the meat, we pay for the cheese, we pay for the milk, we pay for the eggs. What's your favorite food?
Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, okay. I could veganize that, I could slay that. I could make a great mac and cheese, I could tell you exactly how. How about you?
Belgian waffles.
Belgian waffles, you can find them. I don't know how the hell to do that, but you can find you can find them. You can find them. Before I let you guys go tonight, I got to give you guys cards. It's going to give you resources to go vegan. You know, we really don't need to reference any kind of science, material information, movies, documentaries, or anything like that. All we need to do is take a sec, you know, as we walk about our normal days as human beings, and just listen inwards. And that's where all the information is, right? I'm not going to tell you to watch this movie, read this book, listen to this peer-reviewed bullshit or whatever. But if you listen to yourself and you start just leaning back to yourself, you'll see. And maybe things will click with the, you know, random sound bites that I'm saying right now. But are you guys down for taking cards?
Sure.
What's the biggest thing stopping you guys from being vegan? The taste?
Yeah.
Taste, heard that.
Chicken is too good.
Heard that, chicken, heard that. I mean, I was eating steak. Here, I'll give one to each of you because you guys are so receptive and open. The first ones that had the bravery to stop tonight, I get a lot of like people saying things to me when they walk by. It's like, geez. Yeah, it's my YouTube channel, and we're live right now. Yeah, we got a few people in here. We just started, but you know, I wasn't vegan for 30 years. I would eat meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, and it never really clicked with me until I saw a speech that's actually on there. That made me think. And I had to watch the speech like twice. That's how thick the inertia is, right? They got it down thick. They built this inertia out so thick that we're defending them, essentially. When we look at it as kind of a, oh, you're trying to take something away from me purview. In essence, we're defending them when we have that posturing, little beknownst to us. So I get the taste, I get the nutrition, I get all that. I was the same way for, I did the exact same thing for 30 years. But, you know, moving forward from here on out, you might think about this conversation. I don't know. There's a reason you guys didn't even think about it. You just came over with no anxiety at all and just started talking to me. You know, and I respect that, man. You know, moving forward, take a look at my resources and just ask yourself, like, are all these reasons, are they worth more than this sovereign, sentient, loving, eyes to see, nose to breathe, senses to taste being? Are they worth more than their entire existence? That first question is what it all comes down to, right? The ethos. Are you a guardian or a bully? That's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I want to shake all your hands because you're so receptive and so awesome. My name's James. The channel name is Above the Horizon. And my name is, my sister got me for Christmas. My name is Vegan Sign Guy. That's the handle on social media. So you can look me up on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I'm all over there.
Thank you.
Yeah. You guys have a great night. Thanks for listening. All right, guys, we're back here. Everybody like and subscribe. Raw Doggin' is back. All right. I mean, that was a nice little set there of 5 very curious individuals. They all have curious eyes, and they all got cards, man. Those people were really sweet, nice. Those are the kind of people, you know, well, you know, you want to talk to everybody, but it makes it easy when people are like that, right? Daniel Broccoli says, veganism is the moral principle that humans should live without exploiting animals. 100%. You see Mercury's here. How's it going, Mercury? Nice to see you. Oh my God, Raw Doggin asking the intense questions. Intense questions. And I just said your name all loud, man. Why'd you... I think these people are laughing at me because I said your name all loud. I don't know about your handle, man. Okay, Grim, I got you on the answer. Don't worry. I'll educate you, buddy. But Raw Dog, you know, that's where, you know, you have to understand that we operate out of a arena of capitalism. And, you know, making money, honestly, should not be your goal. I'm sorry to say that, but it should not be your goal. It's going to come. You're going to always have enough money. The universe always provides for you. Life provides. You'll never have to worry about that. But you should decide your goals, and you'll always have enough money. I hope that makes sense. All right, what was the question from Grim? Grim says, can you explain to me what B12 is? Hey, Grim, how about right back at you? Why don't you explain to me what B12 is? I can tell you what the narrative is. And I can tell you what it is as far as its actual definitive means. It is a little pill on bookended with two things, cyanide and lab-made cobalt. In the middle, you have a mystery bacteria, right? This is all made in a lab. They don't do anything as far as extrapolating anything from the soil. Everything is made in a lab. That is what vitamin B12 is. Vitamin B12 is not a freestanding bacteria that it has ever existed in the soil. That is a nefarious lie. Hi there. Now, the narrative, the messaging, and the commercial interest has actually adopted what I just said there and made it part of the story. So they've literally, it's lie upon lie upon lie upon lie. It's never existed in the soil, never. My pleasure. Glad that I could help you out there. And I'm sorry if I'm a little heated with that. It's just, you know, it's the same energy that shares with others and is targeted at profit narratives that wants to tell them they don't need meat, cheese, milk, and eggs to survive. We also want to tilt to our vegan brother and sisters and our non-vegans and tell them that B12 is fake and you do not need B12. And we have been lied to by profit engines there too. So it's a little frustrating. Hi guys. I don't know who that is, Raw. Can you give me tips for a kid? I don't know how to take care of him. Dang! Can you give me some more context there? Okay, Grim, that's great. But Grim, anytime we sign up for the B12 narrative, we're literally yielding our own bodily autonomy, our sovereignty. We're conceding to profit engines and science enterprise that wants us to see us shore up that message that a vegan diet is weak. So that's essentially what you're doing when you put that dollar in the cash register as a vote for B12. But yeah, thanks for being here, guys. There's a few of you in here. I might move locations. In fact, I think I am going to do that. Well, let's wait till this group of people come by. And what did you guys think of that set we just opened up there with all those people? I thought that was fantastic. Shook all their hands, they all got cards. We put the messaging down strong and we kept the vibe friendly. Because remember, we're not out here to be in a me versus you. We're out here to be in a spirit of sharing. You know, so many vegan tribes going on right now. I mean, I'm dealing with this one group of people that are somehow, they have this mission to have everybody subscribe to an absolute military grade granule. If you don't agree to it, then you're not a vegan type definition of veganism. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan? Your questions? Test your values if you got the guts. Only if. All right. Bye-bye. Yeah, and it's like why are we creating a tribe? Why are we isolating each other? Why are we isolating ourselves inside of this tribe and further dividing the movement? Then you have the B12 science-based vegans that are further dividing the movement, that are just isolated, worship at the altar of science, pay homage to the men in white coats, even though science is based under no ethos at all. It's not the fundamental of it. You know, here's a question for the chat. What is every scientist sensitive to? What is every scientist sensitive to? Okay? The answer is the funding. And when that's the answer, it crumbles everything primary to it and everything after it. So science is not good enough, guys. It's not good enough. No, it's okay, Grim. I'm just trying to share with you that when you buy and you vote for vitamin B12, you're basically saying, I'm not really a vegan. I'm shoring up systems of vivisection. I'm also yielding my own thought autonomy. And it's not nice for the animals, and it's not nice for you either, because you're putting cobalt, cyanide, mystery bacteria, amongst other things, into your holy temple, which we should all, take care of in this embodied life and treat as a temple. So it's all love, essentially. I just have a bit of energy when it comes to these topics, because I'm literally on our watch watching all these people just like lemmings follow the guys in white coats right off cliffs. Aussie band. All right, we're gonna walk down a little farther to see if we can get a better location, because there's just nobody here. I'm really happy with the first interview. Thought that was fantastic. Those guys are really cool. And, you know, that's it. We're going to fire off the questions just like that. Bing, bang, boom. Guardian or bully? Health or disease? Animal abuse or not animal abuse? Bing, bang, boom. What nutritionally do we need from an animal to survive? What's going on, guys?
Yes, you do. I don't want it.
That's it. All right, we're gonna hub out right here. It's my usual spot. We're gonna go for an hour tonight, guys. I literally, let's see. Oh, Grim, I got you. I thought you were still talking about B12, Grim. No, I got you. You know, I see you, right? You're not being rude at all. Thank you for reaching out. And, they do make it hard nowadays to get vegan food that is better priced, right? And a lot of times it is more expensive. Well, I don't know. I almost got to digress, Grim. Right now, if you look and if your why is strong enough and you don't want to vote for meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, you can find, very cheap vegan food. Look at beans, split peas, lentils. Look at pasta, certain fruits and veggies. It really is ubiquitous all over the place. You can find very cheap, probably cheaper the vegan food is. Your why just has to be strong. You have to, you have to see it as I'm not going to, yield to these profit narratives like eating meat and cheese and milk and eggs to be healthy. You don't have to yield to that. And you're not being rude at all. Thank you for being here. And, I see you, it's a tough landscape out there. Savage, we live in the land of savage capitalism where, unfortunately, we're all being exploited. All the wealth is concentrated in 1/10,000th of 1% of humans. So think about those implications. Yeah, totally. Yeah, but you can find the cheap vegan food. Trust me, you can find it. Look at beans. And you don't have to supplement. You don't need supplements. You don't need anything like that. When you're eating supplements, you're putting this lab processed, factory processed stuff just right into this vessel that doesn't know what the hell that stuff is. But you know what? Your body does know what it is. Fruits and veggies. Whole food, plant-based foods. All right, let's try to get some interviews out here, guys. Let's try to get some more interviews out here. It's creepy, the low count. What's going on, dude? Oh, what am I doing? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? You good? All right, man. Have a good night. You too, Don. Yep. It's all so expensive, sign guy. It's really not, dude. It's really not. What's going on, guys? How are you? What's going on, big guy? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few questions. Come on, man. I'll test you. Real quick. All right. Have a good night. Okay. Big group of guys coming down. Let's see if we can get these guys. I guarantee you we're going to have crowds. Every night, guys, we're out here. We just get crowds. Somehow I just gravitate all these just people surround me. And that's kind of what we want, We want to invoke presence. All right. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Anybody? YouTube Live. All right. Have a good night. Nah. Have a good night, guys. It's not expensive, raw, not if you look. If you look, you can find all the proper food. It's not expensive. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few questions. Have a good night, guys.
I don't know why people don't like you. You're just a normal person like everyone else. I don't know what the difference is. We can be friends or not. It doesn't matter. To me, I care about human life just like you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. That's an interesting. That was an interesting paragraph. Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 3 quick questions. YouTube live. All right, guys. Have a good night. Oh, not cool.
You can say I love me, but say it's not cool. I just look back like I stole his breakfast or something.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. Right? We're just out here sharing the good news.
That's it. Mercury. And for products that are more expensive, it's like, yeah, right? An extra $1 for less cholesterol, saturated fat, hormones, 100%. I think it indirectly saves money to choose a healthier option.
Oh yeah, and in the long term, long horizon effects as well, right? Because as Gary Yourofsky says, what are all those med surg wings at the hospitals? What are they filled with? Everybody that eats the meat, cheese, milk, and eggs, not the vegans. So long term investment. You spend 50 cents more for the produce, 50 cents more for the vegan food, and you win. You net out optimally. So let's go vegan. The good life, the dream. There you go. All right, we're gonna go for 1 hour tonight here, guys, and yeah, we'll see what happens. I was gonna do tomorrow night, but just tonight opened up. It opened up with possibility because it's not raining. Tomorrow night is a full-fledged, pouring. I still would have gone out. I would just get underneath an awning. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Two questions?
I'm good.
All right, testing values tonight. That's it. What's going on, guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
I am definitely not vegan.
Oh, you can change, man.
I killed twice a month.
2026.
I
Let's
went
go.
vegan for a month.
What happened?
It was too hard. Don't look at diet.
Right on. Have a good night, guys. Right.
There's no excuse when someone says, my life's too busy. You can do it. Come on.
Well, hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Any questions? All right, guys. You can do it. 2026.
It's a chill stream, plus it's the weekend. Why not go for a little longer?
Well, I got to get back. Got to get back to the fam, the fort, the castle. That's why I try to make every minute I'm out here worth it for those little babies that don't have a voice. That's why I'm talking to everybody that walks by. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Any other questions? Guys, we're out here in the spirit of love and compassion, asking everybody tonight why they're not vegan yet. We are not employing a me versus you dynamic. I'm just asking them 3 questions. Guardian or bully? Animal abuse or non-animal abuse? Health or disease? And then we ask them the great equalizer, what nutritionally do we need from an animal? And the answer is nothing. So it's really a really cool little thing that we're hoping to see more and more vegans do is pop up live stream outreach. And that way we can invoke presence for the animals. They don't have any presence. They don't have any voice. This is how you have to do it. If people aren't outreached, they're not going to know. So,
She's in a hurry. Why not chill on Netflix?
well, later I probably will. Probably harvest up some ginger tea as a nightcap. Chill a little bit. I like to do a little stretching before bed now. I probably will queue up said entertainment festival. Isn't this cool though? I got the vegan sign guy the shirt now. My sister got this for me. Oh, ginger tea is the best. The only tea. What's going on, guys? I think a lot of people are just not outside tonight. Hence my not too many subjects so far. We had the one group of people that'll be great. That was great. They're gonna check out the resources, and a few of those people might actually go vegan. You never know. You never know.
Hi guys. You guys want to try this? Aren't you vegan yet? All right, have a good night, guys.
I actually don't eat meat.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah.
net plus. That's a net plus. You can do it though. You can do the whole thing. She says, I don't eat meat, but you know, we need you to go full vegan. The animals, you know, when we tilt to the animal outlook, we notice that nothing short of complete abolition is needed. Yeah, ginger tea. Slice up the ginger a little bit. Let's see, we put it in a little kind of tea thing. Turn up the water, it becomes like a really nice, effective type of tea. All right, we got the police out here, guys. I'm gonna keep you on the beat. They're coming towards me. Hi there. Okay, they're going somewhere. They're not coming exactly towards me, so that's a plus. I'm in Maryland. Must have an issue at a local bar. They're going towards the local bar. Nothing good happens in the four walls of a bar, guys. I gotta know, what do you think about the current situations in politics? Yeah, we try to stay out of that one. Out of politics in general. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. YouTube? No. Have a good night. What was I gonna say? Yeah, you know, I am what we call apolitical. You know, paying homage and investing in the whole political arena is paying homage to the whole me versus you dynamic, right? Hi guys, you wanna try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? 2 questions? Hi guys, you can do it. 2026. So putting the squeeze on now. A little bit. You know? Yeah, when we subscribe to politics, we pay homage to that me versus you dynamic, right? At that point, we've already lost. We've already lost. The second we're against another group of people, we've lost. We've drank the Kool-Aid. We're doing what they want us to do. Hi guys, you guys want to try this? Aren't you vegan yet? I don't think they're in a good mood. No response, and not a nice face made. We're not going to go any further there. But yeah, now what unites everybody is truth, right? Unity is what we want. Truth is what I will spend my time investing in, but nothing to the likes of science or politics or sports or anything like that.
Hey!
Hey guys, anybody want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions. Good night, guys. I think they're distracted. All right. Well, guys, it looks like it's just me and a couple of you. Anybody have any good vegan meals today? We're gonna go up until, I don't know, we might just keep it a little shorter tonight, guys, just because there's really lack of activity. If I can get another conversation, we'll keep going. But we might actually make it a bit shorter here tonight. There's just nobody out here. What's going on, sir? How are you? We had a nice conversation with the 5 people from earlier, and hi guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? No questions. Have a good night, guys.
Makes me happy.
The vegan is really bringing out the feminine out of you. Oh dear. We got a keyboard warrior in here. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few questions? All right, guys. Have a good night. But yeah, I'll tell you, what's your name? Mike? Ryan, what's going on? So Ryan, I'm going to ask you, not Ryan, Mike, I'm going to ask you, Mike, do you consider yourself a guardian or do you consider yourself a bully? What do you think you are? One word answer, guardian or bully? And Ryan, nice to see you here, man. How about you guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Interview. A few quick questions. Oh, really? Okay, gotcha. Are you vegan now? Okay, okay. Maybe a step closer. Oh, he's being real.
I don't know. I like pizza.
That's where we think of the victim, though, right?
What?
That's where we think of the victim.
True.
We try. Mike says, dumb question. Not enough animal protein in your brain.
Well, the question, Mike, is would you prefer do you see yourself as a guardian or a bully? That's as far as it goes. You don't have to obfuscate or deflect a little bit. What's your answer to that question?
What's up, Ahimsa?
Ryan, my buddy Ryan. We got a moderator in here. There's only a few of you left, few moderators left. We had to go through a big unmodding phase, and we had to. There were some certain divisive actors that would come in and out of here. We had to not only unmoderate, but kind of say goodbye to the channel's sake.
Home Depot should make a paint color with your face called the vegan white. Nice, buddy. It's really funny. We're all laughing at you. Clap, clap for Big Mike. Ryan says, Jimmy, you have no idea the platform you are building out right now. 5 years from now, you will look back and be like, wow. Yeah, exactly. And it takes time, right, Ryan? It's one of those things where expedience is not a thing. It takes time. We're 1 year in. We're hoping at the end of this year, we'll have our subs doubled and, blue skies ahead. We're in a bit of a lull right now. There's some friction, paradoxically so, in the vegan movement, which isn't necessarily helping. But, the beautiful thing about fortitude and, a long line of sight is we don't stop, right? You'll see me out here every weekend night, guys. It could be a Friday or Saturday. Oh, dear. I don't know what to tell you, Mike. It's my natural head of hair. I had it since I was a kid. Ryan, do me a favor. Get this little boy out of here. Whatever his name is, Mike.
We're going to keep it positive in here. We're going to keep the message strong. We're going to be out here for probably another 10, 15 minutes. And it's all positivity. Guys, if you want to learn something in the chat, if you want to learn about the vegan diet, about nutrition, if you have a question about something vegan diet-wise, just ask, and I'll answer it. And I'll give you all the candor that I can. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
That's why.
A few questions? All right, guys. Let's get these guys. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few questions? All right, guys. Have a good night.
What's your opinion on marijuana? Good moderation. Yep, thank you, Ryan. Keep bringing the message to everybody. That's what we got to do.
We just keep going, And hopefully, as we move forward, more and more of us follow suit. I mean, I know all of you are active in your own way in here, and thank you for being active. We can't be quiet for the animals. We have to be loud in any way that we can. They don't have a voice, and if no one, no one communicates, then nobody gets communicated to, and all they get is that information hailed down from profit narratives. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Any questions? All right, guys. You can do it. 2026.
Just trying to put out messages of inspiration. You can do it, guys. Oh, hi, Alex. How are you? We have Alex and plushies in here. Nice to see you.
My other question was
Hi, guys.
What? You're not making me uncomfortable. What's your opinion on marijuana? Okay, I didn't see that.
Yes. You guys want to try it? YouTube Live. A few questions.
I do, but I kind of don't, but I love eating meat.
Okay.
All kinds of meat.
lots of meat.
Oh, you guys. Okay. You can do it, guys. 2026. What's going on, buddy? How are you? That's good. That's good. What's going on, man? You want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
No, I'm
Any
good.
questions? All right. What about you guys? 3 rapid fire questions. Test your values. That's it.
All right.
Have a good night, guys. That's all this is, guys. 3 rapid fire questions. We're going to ask you, are you a guardian or a bully? We're going to ask you animal abuse or no animal abuse. Then we're going to ask you health or disease.
Let's see, we got Raw in here. We got Shadow Knight. We got Alex. We got, oh, Alex says like and subscribe. going on, guys? You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? All 5 of you. Just real quick questions, rapid fire. Have a good night, guys. Not ready yet. Not everybody's ready, you know?
This guy.
Oh, you want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet?
I'm good.
Test your values. 5 questions. Come on, man. Have a good night. Have a good night. Follow Jimmy on Instagram at Vegan Sign Guy. Thank you very much, Ryan. Yeah. We're on Instagram, we're on TikTok. My handle here, of course, is still Vegan Sign Guy on YouTube. And look what my sister made me, the Vegan Sign Guy hoodie. I thought that was cool. Oh, wow. Alex says like and subscribe in caps. What's going on, guys? Oh,
Why are you
why aren't you vegan yet?
Because I fucking love
Few questions, come on. Okay, it's not nice, not nice. Hi, guys.
Jake, what did you say?
What's going on, sir? How are you? Nice to see you. There it is. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Future questions? All right, guys. You can do it. It's like 26. We got cards. We got resources. We're going to help everybody out here tonight. Ryan says half the NFL team, Tennessee Titans, are vegan. So Kyrie Irving of the NBA team, Dallas Mavericks, Alex Morgan, Venus Williams, Novak, I can never say his name, watch Game Changers on Netflix. Hell yeah. Just watch that movie and see that you can be big, jacked, and strong on a vegan diet. Thank you, Ryan. Alex and Plushy says, go vegan in capital letters. Damn. Okay. Okay. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? Anybody? I need a crowd. Just rapid fire some questions. That's it.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. You can do it. It's 2026.
Good questions. I just like burgers.
It's not nice, buddy. Hi, guys. You want to try this, man? Why aren't you vegan yet?
Absolutely not.
Come on, man. 3 questions.
Cannot.
It'll show you you're already vegan. These 3 questions.
All right.
Okay.
All understand.
Okay. 3 questions are, and it's just don't think about it, right? Just like let the automata, let your reflex kind of carry the flow, right?
All right.
Okay. Guardian or bully?
Guardian.
Okay. Animal abuse or not animal abuse?
Not animals.
That's an easy one, right? Health or disease?
Health, which is why you get on the carnivore diet.
Here comes the last question. What nutritionally do we need from or of an animal? This is the equalizer, guys.
Red meat, protein, real source of protein, and I wouldn't argue that animal abuse would be in favor of a vegan. I think that you kill more animals by making farms
I've
and
heard
killing
this- I've heard this
everything
one, believe
underneath
me. Yeah.
underneath the soil to till it up and plant
Okay.
stuff. I mean, for a cow, you just have grass, and the cow eats the grass, and you
Well, they don't only
the
eat
cow.
grass. They also
Cool.
eat soy, corn. What else do they eat? Can you name a few more? They eat a lot more.
I mean, alfalfa. I mean, my farm has alfalfa.
Okay. So do you work on a farm or?
I live on.
Okay,
property.
heard. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Do you know what the conversion ratio is of cows? Like what their actual anatomical, like how they convert
idea.
input to output? Like basically we waste so much on them because they're eating all this food, like 8x, and they're only yielding 1x on a material basis over the course of their life, right? So you pointed to like how you could kill so many animals when we're voting for vegan things. The thing is we kill 8 times more plants and 8 times more rodents, bugs, beetles, foxes, you name it, when we're eating carnivore, as per that whole energy conversion ratio kind of thing. But let's not unpack that. Let's not unpack that.
I wouldn't
Let's-
want to
we got-
unpack it
we
'cause it
got-
doesn't make any
It
sense.
makes you don't have to believe me. But let's pull the reins a little bit. Your first.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. That just doesn't. It doesn't make any
You're
sense.
not rude at all. I get it. I've heard it a million times. Okay. You answered guardian, right? When I asked you if you would be a guardian. Who wants to team up with this guy? We're just asking why he's not vegan yet. That's it. So, I mean, all those things you mentioned, the thing
Yeah.
is, when we vote for animal products, it's a direct vote for somebody to lose their life, right? When I vote for a plant product, indirect things will happen, but that's as per
doesn't make it
as
better.
per the 99%. We're all voting for animal products. Fact. You know, once we get a different context and people start voting with their hearts and with compassion, and we change those buying dynamics, then guess what? We'll be able to procure, steward the soils better, protect the animals, not kill as many rodents. But we don't give a fuck right now. So that's our problem. Like, I can't convince a farmer to stop killing these animals if I can't even convince you that the animals are worth more than a rock. Does that make sense?
I can see where you're coming from, but if you kill more like indirectly.
Don't go the Joe Rogan route. I've dealt with it way too much.
Well, I think it's a valid
It's
argument.
not. It's not. He'll have you think, and he's got his whole little tribe and the whole collective mindset. But you're better than that. You're more intelligent than that.
I
The
don't
biggest-
think.
you
I
are.
think that
You
you are
are.
more intelligent.
You
than
are.
that. Okay.
I'm gonna tell you.
Can I speak my
Yes.
piece? Okay.
Yes.
So if you have, human beings. We talk about warfare.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're right across the street from the Naval Academy. We talk
Yeah.
about warfare. It sounds like your argument is like it would be better if we used like less or more lethal non-precision munitions, or less lethal non-precision munitions than more lethal precision munitions, in the sense that if I kill someone directly and I kill one person directly, that's worse than collateral damage where you kill 5 people.
As per the violent
because-
system that is created by the killing of direct. Because if we weren't killing directly, and people had compassionate hearts and they saw someone behind those eyes, we wouldn't have any of these indirect
I
kills.
totally
It starts
agree
with
with that.
you. It starts with the consumer at the grassroots that votes with their hearts and not with the kind of automata that we've all been taught to do since we were 1 year old, and our parents taught us, their parents taught us the same thing. We've all been lied to, dude. And profit engines are at the top. You're arguing this, they're laughing at you arguing because they're making the money, baby. The money just keeps going into their
No, there's
pockets.
so much. Oh my gosh, there's so much more money in this and
There's
processed
not.
food
How
than
much?
there
How much?
is.
You got to answer the question. If you're going to posture with that, how much does animal ag subsidize every year?
Animal what?
Animal agriculture. What do they subsidize every year?
I have no idea.
If you can't even answer me that question,
Okay, so-
you can't stand on that argument. I don't know if that makes sense.
But so
Like,
here's the thing. My thing is the reason that this processed food things has
Yeah.
gone is because you can make such a worse product for your body for so much
oh, yeah,
cheaper.
we don't have to eat that shit either.
and,
I get
and
it.
sell it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the animal stuff is, we've survived, thousands, some argue millions of years as a humanity, surviving off of that, and like to be with.
Do you know why
food
we
and
started
stuff.
eating that?
Animals? I would assume that it was just human nature.
Right. Well, basically, there's this thing. It started about 10,000 years ago called herderism, right?
Called what?
Herderism.
Herderism?
So we
Okay.
started herding animals, like HERD.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Like
PRI.
enclosures.
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah, and like farming in general started.
Right.
We started seeing a sovereign being as a number, and as soon as that happened, all bets were off. And then all of a sudden,
Well,
everything
I'd
started
argue that
dividing.
happened more than 10,000 years ago. I would argue that happened
It's
when
roughly.
God created Adam and Eve, and He said that you will have dominion over these creatures.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. And
That
I
dominion, though,
agree
that
that-
word though, like what I like to say is, if you're Christian, you have to be vegan or you're a jerk.
oh my God.
I don't know if that resonates, but Jesus. But here's the thing: Jesus was a vegan, and he was also an animal rights activist. The Bible is
He was a vegan.
bastardized.
He fed the
That's what
5,000
the
with
text
bread
said.
and.
But who wrote that text?
Are you gonna
It's
argue
a
like
man, right?
a man?
No, man in general. He didn't write that.
Yeah, but it's inspired. It's
All you gotta
inspired
do
word
is
of
look underneath the
inspired
Bible.
word of
You just
God.
gotta look underneath the Bible. I'm telling you, Jesus was vegan. He was an animal rights
Oh
activist.
my gosh.
Now I'm gonna hit you with this
I
one.
can't-
I'm gonna
I
hit you with this
can't.
one. You're not gonna like it. If Jesus was here today, people that argue for meat, cheese, milk, and eggs would crucify him again.
Oh my
And I know that sounds crazy,
Oh my
but they
gosh.
absolutely would, because they would not let anybody take away that from them. And Jesus was taking that away from the Philistines, the Gentiles. He was overturning tables. What was his last act before being crucified?
What was Jesus'
Come
last
on, man. You
act
gotta know this
before
one.
being crucified?
Yeah.
The Last Supper.
No, his last act of, we'll say activism. His last big
You're talking about
act
flipping,
that got him in
flipping
trouble.
tables outside the temple and
Oh,
saying,
yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you know, like, and he went
Yeah.
in there and he said, F this, I'm not gonna have
well,
those
not
little-"
F this.
Well, he
but
did. Well,
yeah.
in spirit, he did. Right? He was angry, and he lifted those tables. He threw that money down. He unchained the animals, and I don't know what happened after that. We can put two and two together, right?
The,
right
the
to the
argument
cross.
that Jesus was a vegan is just
Was
it's
was
so
Jesus about
preposterous.
compassion or no?
no. He absolutely was.
Okay. So how are you arguing with me right now?
Because okay, I haven't seen any substantial data that's proven that more animals are saved with this vegan mindset, with
Where's the
everything
data?
that's
What are you
killed.
looking at for the data?
I would say that, I mean,
All you gotta do-
maybe
you
it's
don't
the
have-
content that I'm receiving.
Right, and we all are received that, right?
Right.
Like,
I mean,
there-
I've looked a lot into social media algorithms
Yeah.
and how vastly different what you see on your phone is different from mine, just
Exactly.
based on
Yeah.
the endless loop of positive feedback of feeding you things you want to see. But
yeah. It's all
it
window
makes so
dressed,
much.
right?
It makes so much more sense for more animals to be killed underneath the soil, and the being from Iowa, the products that we spray our
Yeah.
fields with.
How
It's
does that make sense so that you can save more animals by killing and eating them? Doesn't make, listen to yourself. Listen inward.
okay. So well,
your own intuition
that's
will tell you.
your argument is
But
that
don't look at sources. Just look inwards. Listen to yourself. When you look at an animal, do you see someone behind his eyes, or is it just a rock or a number? Or
I think
Do you
that
think
God
there's sentience there?
predestined man to have dominion over animals.
Yeah.
And while I'm not in
Stewardship
favor,
is dominion. Yeah.
while I'm not in favor of abusing them in the sense of beating them while they're
That's
alive,
it.
I
That's
think
it.
that we have the right
But what you just said,
to
that's
eat
it.
them.
You,
No,
that's
it's not.
whispers of your own intuition.
That's
You-
not true.
You said that you would prefer not to see them abused, right? Why?
Well, just because if we are allowed to eat them,
Like if I was kicking a rock, you wouldn't give a crap. I wouldn't give a crap about that. You probably wouldn't either, right? If you were
If you
just,
what?
if I was like, kicking that or whatever, kicking a trash can. But you said,
well, so
that,
what's the net gain that you get from kicking a dog?
what?
None.
Nothing. It's
Okay,
unnecessary.
what's the net gain you get from kicking a chicken, kicking a cow?
Exactly.
Nothing.
You're,
What's
you're,
the
you're
net gain?
solidifying my own argument.
But what's the net gain from eating them?
Zero, net negative. You're eating cholesterol, IGF-1 hormones, growth factors, copious
Oh my
amounts of
gosh.
saturated fats, TMAO. I can keep going. And you're putting all that into your body. It's not healthy, dude. It's not healthy. And we've all been taught through information presentings via the different bad actors that we've kind of pointed to.
Bad actors. Oh man.
Well-
I'm sorry, man. We just disagree.
We-
We
I'm gonna
just
say,
disagree.
hey, I just appreciate the bravery to talk.
Yes.
And this might make you think, I don't know. But I
I
would
mean-
I would ask you just to listen to yourself. Don't listen to what everybody tells
I mean,
you.
I
Don't
appreciate
listen
you
to the
standing up
internet.
for what you believe in. I just think that
Well, the animals don't have a voice. That's the problem.
that's fair.
Right?
But I'd stay away from the Jesus was a vegan argument.
We're going to go harder on that this year.
That's
We're
a
going
bad
harder.
One. That's a bad one.
That's
He
it's
wouldn't
an
feed
absolute
5,000
fact.
with fish if
It's
he
an absolute
was.
fact. Compassion, right?
That's
What
not
happened
what
in
it is.
compassion, dude?
That's different.
What happened in compassion? Think about it. All right, we haven't had one of those in a while, guys. Nice little healthy back and forth. Sometimes that's necessary. Hard sell, hard sell. Thanks for being here. Alex, thank you for that. Alex said, eat plants, not hands. That's so true. Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan
I'm
yet?
vegan already.
Oh, you're a guardian. Thank you for being a guardian. Have a great night.
Me too.
Hi, guys. You guys want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few quick questions? No, thank you, man. Have a good night. You know, I haven't had a good kind of healthy, more, what's the word? Conversation in a heightened state for a little while. Now, that guy was getting a little upset because I went hardcore into the if Jesus was here, we'd crucify him again type of line of messaging. And it's nothing but a fact. And him arguing that, and him arguing against compassion, he's going to think about that. You know, you can't affect everybody right here, right now.
What's up, Mo?
Yeah, true. He just wanted to keep going on how if you're vegan, you're killing more animals than if you're not. That's a full stop, dude. You can't. We can't. That's an impasse, you know. So that's why I kind of deflected out of that. Like, let's not even go down that route. There's no. That is a. You're arguing from crumbles type route on his end. So we tilted a little bit. We still failed with a few little multi-prongs that we tilted to. All right, but that's okay. I mean, I was thinking of giving him a card, and I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna give him a card. But I'll definitely shake his hand. Put his hand out, absolutely. Thanks for talking to me. You know, he gave me some of his time, and with that time, I can share with him, not talk at him. I mean, if I have to defend a little bit, like you saw, we have to defend a little bit. We have to proportion some strength with strength, call a spade, but I'm here to share with that person. What do you have to prove it? Jesus was not a vegan. Yes, he was. Do you believe in compassion? Do you believe that Jesus was compassionate, Andrew? Hi, guys. If you believe that Jesus was compassionate, you know that Jesus was a vegan. I'm so sick of people denying that. Alex says, don't eat animals. Thanks, Alex. Hi guys, anybody want to try this? Why aren't you vegan yet? A few questions, test your values, rapid fire answers. That's it. Help you see that you're vegan already. Up to you, YouTube Live.
YouTube Live?
Yeah, just 3 questions, it's easy,
Okay.
it's easy.
Okay.
You guys can listen. First question, and don't think about it. I'm going to posture with 3 different binary kind of, I guess, questions in effect, right? But I'm going to say 2 words. You pick the one that resonates the best with you, who you are. Here it goes. You ready? First one is guardian or bully.
Guardian.
Animal abuse or not animal abuse.
Not animal abuse.
Health or disease.
Health.
You're vegan.
I'm not a vegan
You're
though.
vegan.
I like
You're
cow.
vegan.
I like cow
But
meat.
your heart is a vegan. And here's the 3rd question, the 4th question. I follow up with this one. What nutritionally do you need from an animal? What's the X
Me?
factor? Yeah. Well,
Meat.
in general. Okay. Okay.
Meat. It get
Like is any kind of protein or vitamin or nutrient. What do you?
probably beef.
Okay. I'll tell
That would
you.
probably be my main one.
I get it. You know, I was not vegan for 30 years, right? I'm 43 years old right now. I've been vegan 13 years. My daughter's never had meat, cheese, milk, eggs, seafood, or honey. She's been vegan. We don't take vitamins. We don't take supplements. It's all a bunch of bullshit, right? In 2026, we can take our actual autonomy back and we can stop following orders from profit engines. Profit engines are the guys that tell us we need to eat meat and cheese and milk and eggs. They even convince us that it tastes super good. They convince us to tell ourselves that it tastes super good. Listen, me too, for 30 years, I did love eating meat, every single second of it, right? Mm-hmm. But then I was kind of intercepted with a speech that I had to watch a few times that made me realize if I consider myself alpha or strong or a protector, and I'm not vegan, then I'm being kind of hypocritical in an action-oriented sense, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I get it. You're convicted right now, right? You like it. I get it. But moving forward, and I know you guys are, you're in or out. I challenge everybody to look behind the eyes of an animal if you have any pets, and just realize that those eyes are behind other animals too. And we may love the way something like tastes or something like that, but when we vote in a cash register with the dollar for the systems of violence, we're saying, my taste is more important than your entire life. We are saying that. And we're only here for a few years, so why not be examples to the kids and our families and stuff? If I give you a card, will you check it out?
Sure.
Hey, you stopped. I love that. Thank you for stopping. This is my channel, right? It's called Above the Horizon, and I do all kinds of different videos on it. I do a lot of street activism like this.
How old's your daughter?
She's 7. She's 7.
I work with kids, so I was just wondering.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, she's 7. My daughter is amazing. She might be watching right now. I don't know. But she's a martial artist. She's a brown belt, and she does all kinds of stuff. Nice. Like, she's strong and fast, and it's a bellwether of the strength of a vegan diet. And we don't take supplements. We don't work without lie. So many people say, well, you got to supplement with this, and this. They're all lies. And it's all money, man. It's all money. So check out my resources for sure. You're amazing to stop.
Thank
you for listening. You guys take care. All right, we've had a nice active night out here tonight, guys. What's up, Steven, the vegan heretic in the house? Oh, Steven, you just missed an epic back and forth I had with this guy about Jesus, and he really wanted to lament that Jesus was not vegan, and I kept telling him that he was. I kept on floating up the whole idea of compassion. I even told him and echoed Gary's sentiment. If Jesus was here right now on this earth, then we'd crucify him again, because nobody would want anybody to take away their precious meat, cheese, milk, and eggs. He got an earful of that and didn't like it, Stephen. Oh, good, right on, right on. That's awesome. We're in a fallen world. We didn't need to eat in Eden, okay?
I'm vegan.
Oh, let's go.
I'm
Cool.
vegan.
Oh, cool. Yeah, of course you can. That's why I'm here. Oh, you're vegan? That's
Yeah.
amazing. Okay. Yeah. Well,
Yo,
that's,
I had vegan meatballs. They're
Wait, are we
fire and they
live?
taste
which
just
brand?
like
I'm live.
Ashton.
Yeah, I'm live. Which brand did you
So
have?
cool.
I had them from Trader Joe's.
Oh, they got a good one. I think I've had theirs before.
The vegan
But yeah,
meatballs?
it's
How many
it's
people are on it?
Just a few right now.
Oh,
We got a
okay.
few.
That's cool.
You know, all we do is we're out here. We just do little thought experiments.
Yeah,
with the
one what
public.
I had for
love
breakfast.
that.
I do.
had a little
Can you tell us?
scramble with some Just Egg.
Let's go.
Some Just Egg.
Brian knows what Just Egg is.
Some
My buddy's in
Plant
here.
Life butter.
Okay.
Yeah. That's so
right
good.
on, right on.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's
fire.
awesome.
It was
And, you know,
fire.
you're a case in point, and you would agree with me that you can find all the different tastes.
Yeah, and
that
people are like,
meat-
100%. You won't get your
Find them all.
protein in. Yes, you will.
You can get your
Tofu?
protein.
I
Tofu,
love
let's go.
tofu.
I love avid supporters of tofu.
Some
Thank you for
marinated
that.
tofu
That's actually
in the air fryer, like yes.
Thank you. So many anti-tofuers, even out on the
Love
streets.
tofu. Oh, I love
Anti-tofu.
tofu.
Do they
people.
hit on you?
They're just out of control. They like to say
They
that
are,
tofu has too much soy, and they don't understand that
Soy
mammalian milk has 1,000 times more
Yeah.
Dude, I drank almond
estrogen.
milk
Sorry,
and it had soy.
I meant estrogen. Like it has too
No,
much
I know
estrogen.
what you mean. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and they're not. They sleep on the fact that dairy milk has about 1,000 times more.
Yeah.
So we're out here. You know, you guys.
I love that.
But yeah, how about I give you guys some cards? Would you guys take one card between the three of
Of
you?
course,
If you want, since you're
of
so cool and you stopped, check out my YouTube channel, like and subscribe if you can. And here's a few for you guys.
Thank
you.
you so much.
Yeah, so my name is James. My
I love
sister
that you're
made me
doing
this.
this.
Yeah.
And I love the sweatshirts.
Thank you so much. Here's
Thank
3 cards
you,
for you guys.
Thank
you.
My
you.
YouTube, my Instagram, my TikTok, everything. And it's just information, just out of love. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
information out of love. So yeah. and thank
Friends,
you.
not food.
That's it. That's it.
Friends,
That's it.
not
Hashtag
food.
friends
Yeah.
not food. Thank you guys for stopping.
Have a great night.
Have a great night, guys. Take care. That's it. That's it. All right, guys. I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up here. Oh my God, Alex says go vegan. Yes. Thank you, Alex. Giggly, what's going on? Thanks, guys, for being here. We ramped up. We ended up having some action tonight. We had a nice big group in the beginning. We had kind of a fiery back and forth with a very adamant Christian. We had those awesome vegan people that just stopped by. We had a few other talks. The nice, lovely lady I was just talking to that just stopped by. And she listened, took a card, and it went on. And the beautiful thing is, we're invoking presence for the animals. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's presence. Oh, here we go. Shadow Night. Shadow, you got to go vegan, man. If you're Christian, you got to go vegan. There's no way you're going to tell me that Jesus was not compassionate. There's no way you're going to tell me, Shadow, that Jesus was not compassionate. Because that's exactly what you're saying, dude, when you position like that. Alex and Plushies says, do not eat animals. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Exactly. Or that one girl just said, friends, not food. But all right, guys, how you doing? I'm gonna get ready to wrap up. Go back to home base. Thanks for being here, everybody. I won't be out tomorrow night because there's literally I would have gone out, but tonight it's just nicer out, so I figured I'd get it in tonight. But everybody out there in the vegan tribes, please think about, consider the greater effect of everything. Please don't isolate yourself into a vegan tribe like the science tribe or the vegan definition tribe. I'm sure there's other tribes, the me versus you tribe. Unity eclipses all things, okay? We are in the spirit of sharing with others, not isolating, dividing, and paying homage to that me versus you dynamic, okay? Drop the egos. Drop the egos. Let's take the governor off of this vegan movement, off of this vegan message, and full send this to the stars, okay? For them, right? For the helpless babies that don't have a voice and are the absolute reason that we are out here. So please think about this. This is to you, my fellow vegans that have isolated yourselves into these tribes. It's just not going to be a helpful thing. Thanks, Giggly. Thanks for being here. Vegan Heretic. Everybody check out his channel and Daniel Broccoli's channel. They got good channels for sharing information. Stephen knows an awful lot about the Bible. Stephen is like amazing, a wealth of knowledge when it comes to Jesus and his compassionate message that was talked about in the Bible. So everybody subscribe to those two. Nice seeing you guys. Thanks for being here at 100%. And I'll see you guys next time, definitely by next week. And we'll probably start our Friday live streams again too. Alex says, go vegan! Let's go vegan, everybody. For them. Bye, guys.